All right, let's do one more break. I'm going to do Shift A. I'm going to do a cylinder, G, Y. I'm going to go into edit mode, R, Y, 90. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller, to the regular brake. This is going to be the parking brake. So it's going to be smaller. I'm going to make another cube, scale it down, move it along here, and this is going to be our parking brake. So I'm going to call it that. Hashtag, sorry. Parking brake. Okay. And let's make it a constraint. It's going to be a motor, just like the other brake, and the target velocity is going to be 0. Okay. All right. Now I need to make something a little more complicated. It's going to be our linear motor, which is going to be used for like a steering rack. So I'm going to make, let me just make a cube. I'm going to move it along the Y, and I'll just move my cursor there while I'm at it, and I'm going to scale this down about right there, and then scale it along the X quite a bit, about like that. Now I want to isolate it, so I have it selected. I'm going to press Shift H to isolate it. Then I want to come into a front view by pressing numpad 1. And I'm going to go into edit mode, and I'm going to turn on X-ray, and I want to add an odd number of loop cuts. I'm going to make gear teeth here. So I'm going to say Control R, and then I have 1. I'm going to use my mouse wheel and scroll up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 maybe. Hopefully I counted that right. All right. Press escape. And now let's select every other one of these. All right, looks like I did get an odd number. And then I'm going to press GZ, move them down. Now I have some gear teeth. Now I want to make the other gear piece of the steering rack. All right, we're going to do Shift A and cylinder. And instead of 32 cylinder vertices, so come down here where it says add cylinder. Instead of 32 vertices, let's do 12. Okay. And then, select that. And then do RX90. And let's scale it down about the size we want. Move it over here. And let's pick every other one of these. And we're going to want to scale these vertices in every direction except for the Y direction. So I'm going to press S to scale it, and then Shift Y. And now it just scales it in the X and Z direction. So there we go. All right, there we go. All right, I'm going to scale this down globally a little bit more. Move it to about right there. Rotate it. And now I have my cylinder. And that looks pretty good. I'll just scale a little bit along the Y-axis. SY. Okay, like that. All right. So there's my linear motor. All right, so let's set this up. So it's going to be a rigid body constraint, and it's going to be a motor, and it's going to be a linear motor. And we don't need to change we'll have to change those values later. And we need to name it. So this is going to be a hashtag linear motor.